This, on paper, seems to be as big of an outmatch in this tournament as you might imagine. Because, yeah, against Pink, no shade on Pink, but he is not expected here to, you know, get the win against someone like Moon. And Moon was having a slow start earlier against Focus, having 2 Ancient of Mordenize across 2 maps. Here now, he got the full experience from the camp. He already got level 2. So he got like a... He must have gotten a big Wisp Detonate or something. Which is a good start for him. We've seen a bit more Demon Hunter first play once again in this matchup lately. Especially by Lawliot. We saw a very impressive showing of that against Happy in the ESL Open Cup 2 weeks ago. Or 3 weeks, whatever it was. Oh, the Keeper looking for the Acolyte kill. This is always very painful. If you lose the Acolyte this early, this is really expensive. Oh my god, he loses it. And the uncomfortable question is always, are you going to TP out? Or are you going to cancel the deck, I mean? Or not? Oh, he has to save this one. Ooh, might still die. Oh my god. 2 Acolytes dead. Only 60% mining now. And yeah, he has to cancel the tech. And remake the Acolytes. Oh boy. Oof. Oh my god, and another ghoul goes down. Yikes. That is about as bad as it gets. Oh my god, look at that. He's even got a Wisp over there towards the natural. Triggers the aggro from the creeps. In the meantime, we have Moon expanding in the bottom right. Is Pink going for a plan B expansion right now? Is that what's happening? I think so. Acolyte going over. And this could work out, this expansion. Absolutely. The problem, though, for Pink is he is so slow with the tech. Oh my god, the ghoul dies as well. The coil was too late. Are you kidding me? Everything is just going so poorly. Oh, level 3. And now Moon can just go level 2 treants and keep on summoning over and over. Ooh. Yeah, Moon had a bit of a slow start today. We definitely saw some mistakes by him earlier. But, man! Is he dominating this game or what? GG. That was a brutal smackdown. Whew. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes when you play against Moon. Pink notices what it's like in the big league, playing with the big boys. You really gotta be on point. You can't give an inch. Otherwise, the punishment might be very severe. Just like it is in the Philippines. Thank you, P. Maelu, with a 7-month resub. After a game like that, it can be tough mentally to bounce back. Hopefully he can. Hopefully he's not going to be stuck in his mind on map 1. Yeah, he needs to just wash this off now. Start the next game with a clean slate and try to look at the bright side, I guess. But it seems like Moon has woken up. It seems like this is a bit more concentration, especially in the early game. Nowadays, on the top level of Warcraft, everything just has such a big ripple effect because of how players are always able to work with advantages and punish mistakes, that you really want to make sure nothing goes wrong in the early stages to be able to have a fighting chance moving into the later stage of the game. We saw that, for example, earlier. Yeah, in the first game. Pink versus Linguagua, Whoever fell behind early got pretty much dumpstered. Let's see what we get now. Map number 2. This could be a pretty quick series if Moon keeps owning as hard as he's been doing. Oh, whoops. What the hell? Chrome just crashed. Okay, that's annoying. 1 second. Bruh. I have to reconnect to the stream, but alright. Here we go, we're ready. Didn't miss anything. Nothing really happened yet. So ghoul opening with DK once again, that's the standard. Is it a keeper? It sure is. This map is pretty good for fast expanding. For the undead, that is. Also for the night elf, very doable. As the natural with the murlocs is pretty easy to creep. Normally with 3 or 4 ghouls, that shouldn't be a problem. And Moon probably gonna be very, very careful not to steal the last with the Engine of War. Who was a little worried there. But just a second. Not summoning Treants. It seems like once again he wants to use Entangle, maybe? To kill the scout. Yeah. Over and over we see this. Also earlier against Focus, against the Peon. Doesn't want to be bothered by these scouts. How is it 1-0 already? Well, that's because the first game was very short. It was a bit of a shellacking. Nicely timed Wisp Detonate there also dispels the skeletons, and that's level 2 now for the Keeper. And Moon would love to just repeat what he was able to do a moment ago. Kill some more Acolytes maybe. And he's got good mana as well to do this. Not really a very solid wall off there in the main for pink.
A town is under siege.
Oh, Moon, I think he was explicitly waiting for nighttime to come in with a surprise, but okay, this time the Acolyte pull looking a lot better. 1 ghoul goes down, but should be able to force the TP here on the Keeper with the Nerope and the Surround. Yeah, okay. That's a solid defense. Oh, he opens it up again, no! The Keeper's out of mana, so the Acolyte should be fine. Oh, the Acolyte, no way! The coil is too late! Oh, pink. Uses the coil too late, the Acolyte goes down, and that's again gonna be very expensive. Is he gonna cancel the tech for 1 Acolyte? Seems like no. And you gotta play it cleaner than that, man. You either have to scout where the Keeper is, or you have to be in position with a DK, or you have to have a proper wall for the Acolytes, but you have to respect one of those things. Did you guys lose the Huntress? No. Anyways, Huntress. That's pretty unusual against Undead. Normally it's archers into Dryads, or archers into Hippos. Another nice detonate. The Wisps here on point so far for Moon. He's trying to kill some more ghouls. With Entangle, that might work out. But only maybe. Oh, he surrounds the Huntress. Very nice. Oh my god, does he save the Huntress? No way. Entangle on the DK, the hunt gets away. Wow. Wow. Moon is so on fire right now. Oh my god. Jesus. When the Night Elf presents a Hunter's opening like this, normally you want to go Gargoyles. Because whether it's Dryads or Hippos or whatever, Gargs are always going to be pretty good against that. But seems like this is a normal slaughterhouse, so a Fiend transition might be coming in here by Pink. Tier 3 not yet started. Normally against the Keeper you want to try to get to Tier 3 as quickly as you can. There we go. Beginning it now. Question is, what second hero is Moon going to go for? The best option by far is Demon Hunter. Unless you want to go Panda against Gargs.
Players' forces are under attack.
But yeah, Tier 2 is quite delayed here for Moon. And Moon is going to go for a Tavern Hero. Is he going to go old school Alchemist maybe? We'll find out in a moment. Moon here not defending with too much, but also Pink not attacking with too much. Gets level 3 on the DK, takes out a couple of whiffs. Oh my god, it's Alchemist. Alchemist and Mass Air. Old school. Entangles around the DK, that should be a TP forced. We've been seeing a bit of a renaissance lately of Mass Air. It was considered unplayable after the nerf. But as so often, once people stop whining as much, they notice that actually it is playable.
Players' forces are under attack.
Yeah, the very nice thing about playing hunts into fairies is that you have really good damage against the fiends. If you play archers into fairies, or archers into hippo riders into fairies, you don't have that normal damage that can give a nice little bit of a kick against the fiends. And I think Pink did choose the right build here. I think Gargs would have been better against this kind of strategy, this kind of opening. But Moon is going to have a big problem in the late game. If Pink manages to creep up a lot, get 50 supply, maybe 60 supply, and really high level heroes, the undead heroes can take over the game. Oh, he starts with 2 hippos, interesting. 2 hippos into fairies, so he wants to have a little bit of hippogriff to chase the destroyers around. Moon wasting no time here being greedy. In upkeep at 52 supply right away, trying to buy a heal scroll probably from the shop. Not sure if he got it. The wrist detonate again on point. Very nice. It's a pretty fast timing attack here by Pink. Should be researching web right now. He's certainly going to need it. And Moon would love to delay this a bit more. No need to rush things too much. He wants to wait for as much supply as possible. Ancient of War might be buying a bit more time. Oh, but no, actually here we go. Flying in right away. Wait. Where's the destroyer? No destroyer? Okay, there we go. Whew. Morphed a bit late, but perhaps in time. Fight gets chaotic quite quickly for the undead in this kind of a situation. Many things to micro at the same time. We're gonna put in some damage as well. I really like just a handful of hippogriffs. That puts a ton of stress on the destroyer to always be micro, to always be flying away, on top of everything else. Really good. One statue about to drop. That's going to be a lot of the regen gone in a second. There it is. Entangle coming in again, but good to spell. Lots of Huntresses died, and also a lot of air units. This was not too bad of a start of the fight for Pink at all. Moon lost a lot of units. Oh, he didn't have a rally point set. Whoops. Well, that's the first mistake by Moon this game. Come on, guys. Cut him some slack, okay? We all forget to set the rally point sometimes. Lich almost level 3. The DK level 4 is also going to be a big level up. Pulling the fiends away nicely. It's not about the mana. The undead can only keep fighting with coils, and the Night Elf can only keep fighting with Entangle and Acid Bomb. Unless there's an immense number of fairies. And we're not at that point yet, really. Only 53 supply, that is less than you would want with this kind of mass air strategy. And Pink is getting more experience. This is absolutely a winnable game for Pink. If Pink gets 5, 4, 3 hero levels, he can easily play this 1 base versus 2, I would say. But of course he's pretty far away from that point right now. But there's also still lots of fights to be taken. And lots of creep camps as well to be taken. I'm gonna go for a bit of run by here. That's smart as well. This is gonna force the opponent to react on their side of the map. Then you can TP out, do some economic damage in the meantime, and buy a lot more time on your side for more rounds of production, and maybe a few more upgrades as well. Actually, he's not producing anything right now. Moon is the master of this kind of hit and run. He oftentimes only resorts to it when he has to do it, when there's no other way for him to win. I think he might be able to win a straight up fight if he just goes up to 70 supply first. But now he's at 51 supply. It's always feels bad man kind of supply. And it's going to be rinse and repeat probably here for Moon. Fly into the back, do some economic damage. The thing is, he's not really getting rich behind this. I guess he's always losing some units. He's always having to reinvest into TPs. It's going to need to staff out the Alchemist here. Probably. Oh! He's got a cloak, but it's not going to save him. But the Alchemist might go down here. But again, it's a lot of space created. A lot of time bought. Gonna use the TP. And with that, save all of the units. Oh my god, he gets a statue with the last hit. Alright, Moon now producing more. 59 supply. That's still not that much. And he's missing the next Moon Well for 70.
A player's forces are under attack.
again, this is far from over. Pink can still totally win this game. Of course, Moon has more income this whole time, but he's also been losing units and TPs and stuff here and there. And he's got the way inferior units. Fiends, hard counter fairies. And there's no Demon Hunter here to mana burn the heroes. I prefer Pink's position here. Absolutely. Moon's gonna have to do some smart hit and run. Which he's, of course, very capable of doing. Oh, but now he's creeping very defensively, so he's basically inviting the opponent to be attacking into him. And the supply seems to be way too even for Moon to have a good chance here. But the upgrades are good. I think he's got 2-2, or is about to have 2-2 on the fairies. 0-0 only on the fiends. Ideally, would like to have 1-1 or 2-2 on those fiends as well. Well, 2-2 would be amazing. Probably not enough resources for Pink to get there, but 1-1 has super high value. But so far, Pink wasn't able to get there. Moon is setting up for the flank. 67 supply now. Some of that's still stuck in production. The Alchemist a bit too far forward. Moon again waiting as long as he can until he finally has to commit, and in we go. It's very chaotic. Everything is right on top of each other. Hard to micro the fiends properly and to target the fairy dragons. Kiting back, trying to save the destroyers as best as he can. Entangle coming in right away. The damage is now quite impressive. Destroyer flies in, gets targeted right away. The fairy dragons perhaps would be a better target. Alchemist also in trouble. Aggressive nukes flying towards the second hero. He almost went down. Here's what was needed to save him. Oh, but the status are getting taken out, and that's huge kills. Huge kills for Moon. The regen now missing on the undead side. But there's still nukes. The Keeper. Does he have a TP? I'm not sure. He should, I think. Yeah, he does. And a big invul potion as well. Gotta pop the invul first. Look for more kills. The Alchemist returns from the Moonwells. Full mana and very high HP now. And I think Moon may have done it. Indeed, it certainly looks like he has. 70 supply against only 50. Honestly, they're still heroes though. And these undead heroes are getting very high level. If you can retreat here, saving a few more units, this is not necessarily lost yet. Oh, but the Dark Ranger, that would be a painful loss. Invul! Woo! Last second Invul.
A town is under siege.
The statue's now certainly desperately needed for Pink. Did he wall in his acolytes? Seems like he can't get out. Yeah, I feel like Pink here, especially in the late game, undervalued the armor upgrades. Armor upgrades on Fiends, very, very helpful to keep them alive longer against the focus fire. Khadga's Pipe, here we go, and we're almost at that crucial point for the undead heroes. But Moon knows there's no TP on the enemy side, who's again doing damage towards the main. Especially if he takes out Acolytes, he knows Pink's economy is really low already. And that's a lot of Acolytes going down. 1, 2, 3, 4 Acolytes, could be all Acolytes. Also the ghouls in the back, oh my god, everything's melting. With the main army returning, Moon's probably gonna have to leave. He's going to use the TP to get out. Doesn't have heal spray, unfortunately. That would be great for him right now to heal his units. But in the meantime, he's expanding in the corners. Like in the days of old on Twisted Meadows, when Moon would be having 5 expansions coming up. Here also. In the corners, lots of trees sprouting. And yeah, it's looking more and more like a checkmate situation here. For our new player Pink. But you know, he didn't have a bad showing. He had a pretty good map here, map 2 against Moon, and he was able to get a map against Linguagua as well. Everybody has to start somewhere. Oh, the DK. Is he gonna get away? Seems like he will. It's still not over, honestly. If Pink can hold on a bit longer, if Pink gets up to 60 supply, he can easily beat 80 supply fairies. Okay, well, not easily, but he can do it. One more fiend gonna drop. The worrying thing here is still no armor upgrades on these fiends. And the DK is also gonna feel the pain. Drops down to half HP with a bit of focus fire, but the rest of the army returns. Moon gonna fall back. And more trees of life are coming, getting closer to that 80 supply. They didn't finish. The trees didn't finish. It's still only one expansion for the Night Elf. Oh, takes out a destroyer. That's a big kill. And Pink doesn't see a chance anymore. He calls for the GG. And it's Moon winning in the lower bracket. That means he's gonna have a chance now. Once again, to qualify, Linguagua was waiting in the lower bracket.